Hey, I'm going to do a reading for you for September. What is September going to hold? What are you going to do in September and what is going to happen? It feels like you really want to go somewhere, but I think these cards are jumping out, by the way. It feels like you want to go somewhere, but I think it's not going to happen for you right now. Like, I don't think that you're ready for a big new journey, even though you kind of feel like you're ready for it. It's something that's just not, it's not the time for that. And honestly, it's one of those things that, like, instead of like doing it, you should do something else. Like, something's gonna happen, like something's gonna happen, like your life is gonna change, something in your life is going to change, and when whatever that thing is that changes in your life, you're gonna like not want to do a big new like journey or anything, which is kind of, I mean, it's kind of hard. Like, it's gonna be something that's frustrating. It's gonna feel wrong to you. It's going to feel like you want to go on that journey and you want to do that thing, but that's just not going to be the right thing for you, even though you're going to be really impatient about it. And like, you're going to keep making the plans. Like, honestly, you're going to keep making the plans and it's going to keep happening. And you're just going to keep being like, are you kidding me? Like, why can't I do these things? Like, why do I feel so awful? Like, you're going to be really depressed. Like, things might not work out right now for that September thing. It might not be the right moment to do those things. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to feel that way and to know those things and to do those things. Because I feel like somebody's lying to you. Like, somebody's not telling you the truth. And that's sort of like what's going to happen, like, through all of this. And just know that. Just know that it's not the time to travel, especially with that person. That person's going to make things really hard, and that person's just going to make things really frustrating. And so, like, maybe don't leave with them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe now is not the time. All right, Kylie, are you ready? Let's go. Kylie Jenks. Hi, Zoe. How are you? Kylie, this card jumped to the other side of the table for you. This card was like, oh my God, please give this message to her. Right now, you're not putting enough thought into whatever it is in your life that you should be putting thought into. You're like scared for some reason. You're not willing to do the thing that you need to do. And so what's sort of kind of happening with that is that it's making like it really hard for you to get out of like something in your life that just feels really like effing wrong, honestly. Like, you just feel really wrong, and like you're gonna have to get out of the situation, even though you feel like you don't have the courage to. The move is to do it. The move is to be like, I am out of here. So that's gonna be really important, and you're gonna feel really good once you finally do it. So just know that. How are you guys? What have you been up to? All right, Trudy, you next. Let's go. My friend Trudy wants a reading, and I'm going to make it happen. Oh, Trudy. Trudy, 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 Trudy. Not truly, Trudy. Do you have, like, something new coming up? If there's, like, a new job, like, money's coming into your life, I'm like a raise. Like, you're going to take that next step in your professional career is what's going to happen. And I think it's going to be really good for you. Like, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. Because honestly, like, you're getting through the poverty. Like, you've been like, there's been some money issues in the past, but this is your chance to kind of jump past the money issues, and like your life could be so much better. So just know that this is that moment. You're finally going to solve the money situation. All right, Kai. Kai needs a card. Ooh, Kai. Not just one, but two cards, my Kai friend. Not just one, but two cards. Right now, you're really scared. You're really scared of doing that thing that it is you need to do. There are choices that you need to make, but you don't know how to make the choices that you need to make. I didn't know, Trudy. The cards knew. I just listened to them. So, like, you're scared to make the choice that you need to make, and you have to do it. So, I know that's frightening, and I know that's something you don't want to do, but just do it. I'm pretty good, Zoe. It's been kind of a long day already, but I was like, you know what? It's daily tarot reading time, so we're going to do that instead. Moon. All right, Moon. Let's see what you have going on. My friend, a Moon. Moon has questions. Yeah, I'm not going to read for that name right there that says I couldn't figure out a name. That is not an appropriate screen name, and honestly, change it or I'll never see you again. All right, here we go, my awesome friends. Right now, like, you feel like you're holding something back. Like there's something in your life that you're holding back and it's making you weak. Like the thing is making you weak. The secret that you have, the thing that you're not telling people, the thing that you're scared of telling people, like that's going to be really, really frustrating. And like, you're going to have to tell them, or it's going to end in a weird way. I think that's what I have to say. Like, stop holding the secret back and tell them, or things are going to end up in a really weird way. I'm a PH student. Okay. You gonna get some information? Let's find out. Oh man. Modrenu Andra. Why y'all gotta do this to me? Okay. Here we go. I am going to get you everything that you feel like you want. I'm trying to like shuffle these a lot because they're new. And so we just want to make sure we get them like good and shuffled and just like used. I love a good like nice used card. Like it makes me happy. But want to know if PhD is the answer for a you. So that's a really great question. I think it's going to be decided for you. It's not going to be something that you're going to be able to decide on your own. You may not have a lot of choices when it comes to this decision. It might be something that like is more difficult to make. The decision is going to be a lot harder than you think it is, but it's also going to kind of be made for you, but it's not necessarily going to be the way you want it to be made. It could still be the same decision that you want, but it's not necessarily going to be the decision that you wanted it to be. But like, I think you're going to keep working at it. Like if this card were turned this way, it would mean that you're going to abandon it and run. But this tells me that you're going to keep working at it even if it doesn't happen. So like it's going to happen eventually, but it's probably not going to happen like in the path that you feel like it's going to happen, if that makes sense. Jessica Farnsworth, how are you? How are you? Let's go. All right, Jessica, right now, so this is hard because like you're finally starting to feel better about things. Like you were feeling really wrong for a long time, and that's really hard and that's really frustrating, but like you're finally starting to feel better, but you're not sure if you're supposed to feel better, if that makes sense. Like you're scared to feel better and you're scared to make those decisions. But like you want to be happy. That's something you really freaking want. Like you really want to be happy, and that's something that you're willing to do whatever it takes to make happen. So I think you're going to be okay. It's just not going to be something that is going to be easy. So just know that. Liv has something on their mind. All right, Liv. All right, Liv. Let's see what's going on with you. All right, interesting. So that fell out, but it like didn't give us a upside down or a right side up when it did it. So we're going to read both sides of it, which kind of is, it's kind of a weird way to do that, but it's kind of how I do it a little bit. Just like when they fall like that. But honestly, like right now with you in that situation, like you kind of have felt like you need to move on, but like you haven't moved on. And so that's something that's a little bit scary, but it's something that we're going to get some more information about. So moving on necessarily wouldn't be the right thing right now, even though you kind of think that it would be the right thing. It's actually going to end up hurting you. And if you don't move on, everything is going to be really happy, but you're going to need to follow through and work through the big thing in your life that needs to be worked through if you want to move on. That's what you're going to have to do in order to make that happen. So I feel like you can totally do that, but it's also going to be a little bit scary. Lydia, right? Oh, Lydia, are you okay, my friend Lydia? This is a lot. This is a lot. So you're just exhausted. Like, honestly, you're just exhausted. You've got too much going on. It's like everything in your life is happening instead of nothing. And you're like, you need to take a few days and do some nothing days. That's just going to be really important. It's just going to be something that makes you happy. You know, Lickle, I haven't actually, that's the first time I've seen you ask. Will you make it into college? Calm down. You're going to be fine. All right. Hi, Macy. How are you? Do Macy. Everyone's like, do Macy. All right, Macy. My girl, a Macy with the hearts. Okay. Do me a little. All right, Macy. So right now, like, you've always been like really self-sufficient in the past, and that's something that isn't really happening as much for you anymore. You've kind of been leaning on other people, and that's not a bad thing to lean on other people. But like, there's somebody in your life who's like a little bit too. Have you guys seen The Music Man? Like right here in River City, like just like they're just trying to control you and like tell you what to do and make all your decisions for you. Sorry, I had my drink like underneath the ring light. I didn't realize it. So that's going to be hard, but it's not going to be like too hard. Just know, just be aware of that person and watch out for those freaking people. The griftas, you know? My brother wants to see what he gets. All right, this one's for Lucas. This is for my friend Lucas. Lucas. I actually think Lucas has a relationship ending of some sort. And the reason that Lucas has this relationship ending is that Lucas is done. Like, whatever this person is in Lucas's life that's driving Lucas up the wall, Lucas is so done with that person, and they're just not happy. And the truth is that, honestly, they're making the right decision because this is not the right person for them. So that's going to be totally okay. Just know that, my friend Lucas, you're going to be okay. All right, I'm going to do some yes/no questions just for a minute because I'm kind of like out of tarot reading energy because I did a bunch on TikTok first. But so if you have a yes/no question, just ask it. Let's go. Dude, why are you spamming? Because they spam because I can't see the questions. By the way, they know that. They're from TikTok, and so they know I can't see all the questions. I can see like a few answers at a time. So that's kind of a thing. So he is in a toxic relationship. Lydia says, is her dog watching over her right now? There you go. Yeah, just ask any question, yes or no questions, and I'll get the answers to those because I want to do a few. I'll do a few because that way you at least get your question answered today. If you're here, I want to make sure you get your questions answered. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Will you make it into college this year? We already did that one for you. The answer was yes. Why do you keep asking me? I'm like, wait, I already answered that question for you. If you guys have questions, ask, and I will answer them. Dalen says, does he like me back? Will Sophia have a good school year? Will Gabbers have a good year? Does someone have a crush on Rihanna? Is Tony hiding their emotions too much? Will Ikra's brand get recognition this year? It was yes, Lickle. Will May have a good year? I remember because I saw it. All right, guys, I'm headed out. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye.